My name is Karen McWilliam and I'm the development worker for the Mearns Community Planning Project. Mearns Area Project was funded by Community Scotland to pilot and research a range of engagement methods to involve people in community planning. It was agreed that one method of engagement with individuals would be the use of a camcorder to record people's thoughts. We're grateful to the 3 groups who took part: Burnside Care Home residents, tea dance participants and the 360 youth group. The Mearns Community Planning Project is looking at ways of engaging communities for community planning. I've been meeting with the residents here at the Burnside Care Home for a number of weeks to discuss local and national issues which affect them in their community. And today we're going to share these thoughts with the wider community. So I think our first topic that we've addressed is access to local shops and to local services. Now Fred, you do get out and about because you're mobile. So how do you find the access to local shops?
Well, as I say, 2 steps I can't get up. I can manage to get up 1 step, understand? But 2, no.
Too high.
I find couldn't get up on the pavements.
All right, okay.
And they're awful broken.
Well, a lot of the pavements could be better. They're a bit rough. And I can get in about half the shops because they've got steps whether there's a ramp or flat.
Okay.
But
And once you're actually in the shop, is there enough room for you to manoeuvre around?
no. I'm looking forward to the new co-op.
Oh yes,
But then I think everybody is.
Yes.
Aye.
And do you go to any local community groups?
Yeah, well, there's a men's group at the venue on a Monday.
Right. And access there?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, about the venue is the best bit. A pavement and what have you. And then I go to the community centre on a Friday for a news group.
Right. And what's access like there?
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
We've discussed in the past transport issues in the Mearns, and we're all aware that the railway station may be reopened in Lornskirk. What's your view to that, Mrs. Brand, the reopening of the railway station?
Well, it'll be all right if they use it, but then if they don't, you're not any better. I don't know. I mean,
Close it again.
well, it'll be well, it's a pity if they go to the bother of opening it and it has to be closed again.
Yes.
But then that depends on people whether
Yes.
they use it or not.
I know. Did you use the railway station in the past?
Well, but it's a long time in the past.
yes, but you did use it.
Well, I have used it several times. Yes.
Well, I think it should be open
Yes?
because people going from here to Aberdeen, they have to go to Montrose to get the train before they can get the train
Yes.
to Aberdeen.
Yes.
Well, I think it's a good thing. I think it'll be used.
There is a move afoot to use a community transport scheme in Lornskirk and the Mearns, and for that we would need a minibus that would be accessible for people with wheelchairs and other disabilities. Do you think that would be a good idea?
Could be a good thing for anybody who's going to Aberdeen to get in with the bus.
And if it were used for example, taking community groups to events, do you think that's something you would like to access? Would you like to have that information?
Well, I would think it would be a good thing.
How about you, Betty?
Yes, I think it would be a grand idea for me.
Would you like to go out and about?
I would that, yes.
So would it be about community groups letting you know what they were doing so that you could perhaps be involved or included?
Yes.
Yes. And there would need to be wheelchair access?
Of course, yes.
We've discussed how in the past you've been involved in community groups, and when you move into the care home here sometimes you lose contact with your local friends from these groups. So could we just maybe discuss what your feelings are there? Betty, I know you were involved with groups at
The WRI and the bowling club,
Where was that?
Forden Hall.
And do you have any contact with these groups now at all?
No, none.
And so would you like to have?
I would, yes.
So do you think that would be about you going back to join them, or them maybe coming to see you and tell you what they're up to?
I'd like to go back and join them.
So that's about transport?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I helped at the occupational therapy in Montrose Infirmary for 16 years after I retired.
And so do you miss that?
Oh, terrible,
Do you? Uh-huh.
terrible.
So would you like to go back and visit them, or would you like more
Well,
contact within the home?
I'm not able to do that now, but I would like to see them all.
Yes.
They come and see me, they write to me a lot. I get a lot of letters.
I get about a bit. I get out and meet new folk. So, it's just start again.
Yes.
And
And so taking part in the men's group and the news group, has that given you the opportunity to meet people?
yeah. Oh, the men's group, it was a local demand. The local men
Right.
that wanted to play dominoes and pool and things without going to the pub.